Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fundamental and often misunderstood parts of an SAP plant maintenance implementation, the enterprise structure blueprint. Think of this as the absolute day one of building your digital maintenance world. If you get this wrong, everything that comes after is built on shaky ground. And for all the aspiring and current SAP PM consultants out there, this is a core topic you must master for interviews and projects. So, let's get into it. The digital twin concept. Before you can manage a single pump, motor, or conveyor belt in SAP, you need to build its digital home. This is what we call the enterprise structure. It's the very first and most critical piece of configuration you'll do. Why is it so important? 3 key reasons. It aligns SAP with your business reality. Your SAP system should mirror how your company is physically and organizationally structured. It underpins all future data. Every piece of master data, like equipment and functional locations, and every transaction, like a maintenance order, will tie back to this structure. Consultants are expected to know this inside and out. The core components, where versus how. So, what are we actually building? We are defining 2 key entities. First, the maintenance plant. This is the where. It's a physical location where maintenance is actually performed. Think of your steel plant, your power station, your manufacturing facility. For our example, we'll use JSW Steel Plant 2017. A quick note, the maintenance plant is typically defined by the Materials Management, or team. Second, the planning plant. This is the how. It's the organizational entity responsible for planning and preparing all the maintenance activities, scheduling, ordering parts, allocating labor. This is the PM team's responsibility to set up and maintain. The strategic decision, centralized versus decentralized. Now, here's where strategy comes in. How you link these plants defines your maintenance organization's model. In a decentralized model, it's a one-to-one relationship. Each maintenance plant has its own dedicated planning plant. They plan their own work. In this case, the codes are usually the same, so Maintenance Plant 2017 is planned by Planning Plant 2017. In a centralized model, it's a one-to-many relationship. A single, central planning plant serves multiple maintenance plants. This is great for standardizing processes and resources. A crucial rule here, that central planning plant must also be one of the existing maintenance plants. You can't just invent a planning-only entity out of thin air. The tools, building with control. You don't just log into a live SAP system and start changing things. We work in a controlled, auditable way using a 3-system landscape: development, quality, and production. The vehicle for moving changes is called a transport request, TR. Think of it as a digital container that holds all your configuration changes. Every TR is unique and traceable, with a unique ID like EHCK900038. The team's toolbox, and choosing the right tool. On a project, we use a hierarchy of these requests. There's one main parent TR that holds the entire project's scope. Then, each consultant, like you and me, works in our own child TR or task. This keeps everyone's work separate and manageable. And the tool we use? For functional consultants doing configuration, it's the customizing request. This is our world. For technical ABAP developers writing code, it's the Workbench request. The hands-on configuration, a 3-step process. Entering the construction site. All right, let's get our hands dirty. All this configuration happens in a transaction code called SPRO, the SAP Implementation Guide. This is our control panel. Step 1. Laying the foundation. Step 1 is done by the team, defining the maintenance plant. They use the IMG path to create the physical plant, for example, Plant 2017, named JSW Steel Limited. This is the foundation. Step 2. Erecting the planning office. Now, our turn as the PM team. We maintain the planning plant. Notice the language here. We maintain it, not create it. Why? Because we are simply telling SAP that this existing maintenance plant, like 2017, will also act as a planning plant. Step 3. Connecting the structures. The final step is to connect them. We assign the maintenance plant to its planning plant. In a decentralized model, we simply assign Plant 2017 to Planning Plant 2017. This link is what makes the whole structure work. Part 6. Capturing the work and the final result. Capturing every action. After each of these configuration steps, SAP will prompt you to save your work into a transport request. This is where you select your personal child TR. Every single change is now captured, tracked, and ready to be moved to the next system. The blueprint realized. And with that, we are done. The digital foundation is solid. We have a defined maintenance plant, a maintained planning plant, and a clear assignment between them. Our JSW Steel plant is now ready for business in SAP. What comes next? Building on the foundation? But this is just the beginning. The enterprise structure is the base layer of the pyramid. Now, the real work begins. Population this structure with work centers, functional locations, equipment, bills of material, and maintenance plans. Your blueprint is complete. The land has been surveyed, and the foundations are poured. Now, it's time to build the city.